is the Yard, right here in Detroit, baby. It's a perfect day for some street ball, y'all.
Yeah.
Here comes Drake and his mad range player getting ready to play some D.
Yo, baby, I'm in the house.
Come on now, let's get on with it.
What? He's in the house? What is this? What's going on with this quote-unquote boss challenge? First of all, I got a Wigo who looks like a surfy version of Eminem. He's got one sleeve on his pants rolled up, a visor hat, and his top is a baseball shirt with the word player on it. And he's matched up with a couple of chicks too. Look, if this was meant to be comical, then 10 points to EA. If it was meant to be serious, then you're a bunch of idiots. Because I couldn't take this serious at all. I didn't know how to approach this game. When I saw the character load up in the menus with him and a couple of chicks, I felt bad because I kind of figured that it's going to be a blowout. Regardless of how good he is, you know. I don't know about you guys, but whenever I play pickup games, if there's a girl involved, I'd never go hard. I'd probably go about like 30%. And that's not to be sexist if some idiots want to label that mindset as being sexist, but physically they just are not on the same athletic stature as what men are. It's just the same. If they were, we wouldn't have segregated sports into men and women. And I couldn't take this game seriously at all. You know, I went with Baron Davis, I went with Steve Francis and McDyess. I turned the ball over there. I'm going to try and take this as serious. I'm probably taking the commentary much more seriously than I took the game. There's McDyess throwing down on a chick. It just feels bad doing it. It feels wrong on so many levels. What's even worse is the commentator, Joe the Show, he'll say like, he referred to the chicks as he's. Surely that's offensive. I'm just kidding. But the score is leveled at 5-all. Baron Davis is breaking ankles of a chick and then dunking on him. Oh my god, it's just wrong on so many levels. I like the stereotypical Detroit. They kind of nailed it too. There's a ridiculous 360 shot by, what's his name? Did they call him Drake? His name is Drake. Wow. It's pity he's not in Canada and he's getting someone else to write his own raps for him. There's a nice alley-oop. McDyess feeding Baron Davis. There's a role reversal with the big man feeding the little man. And my game break is nearly up 7-6, and hopefully the game will be over as soon as possible. There's a chick going between her legs. Oh my. Right up my game breaker right now. Crossing it up. That should have been a block, really. Look how close Drake got to that. I don't know how he didn't block that. And the score is now 9-5. And they're not too far off their turbo. I mean, they're about halfway there. But they should be getting theirs before I get my second one. The reality of that is I should be able to get a second one, but they probably won't get one. So that should be, if worse comes to worse. I don't want to lose to it, but if I lose to this, I might just delete the entire channel. You think I'm kidding. But there's Drake with a layup. Isn't that funny though? Drake, the only bloke on this... on his team, and he's playing out there on the perimeter. He's got a couple of girls playing inside. We got Lisa Leslie. Funny story about Lisa Leslie. I'm going to call her Lisa Leslie because I don't know which one's which. But Lisa Leslie, I got a cousin in America, and he's from LA, so he's a big Kobe fan. For his birthday, this is a few years ago, I told him I was getting him a Kobe Bryant number 24 jersey, and to be expecting it in the mail. What I actually got him was a Lisa Leslie jersey. Now, he didn't know that. So once it arrived, it came wrapped up, it was all a jersey. Now, he didn't know what was inside the package, right? It's a nice crossover by Drake and a long 3. But he didn't realize that was what was inside. He just, feel the fabric. So he called me up. He's like, yeah, guess what? I'm going to open it now. He's expecting to get a Kobe jersey. Instead, he got a Lisa Leslie Los Angeles Sparks jersey. There's McDyess getting blocked by Bruce Jenner. I mean, whoops. There's Lisa Leslie with a nice windmill. But yeah, so that's a true story. I still rip him on that, and yeah, I'm a bit of a jerk sometimes, but I did get him a proper Kobe jersey. It was all well and good afterwards, but it was just a good joke. That was Lisa Leslie shooting a fadeaway 3, and she missed. I didn't know that could happen. I've never seen that with a makeable game breaker missing from 3. That was kind of weird, and yeah, unfortunate. But who expects realism, right? Where you got chicks doing between the legs dunks on Antonio McDyess. Unbelievable stuff. Wow, look at that. It's just crazy. McDyess is getting just destroyed by these two girls. Speaking of destroyed, there's Barrett Davis again. I wonder how many times he's crossed over that chick. Well, he didn't dunk on her that time, but she's hit the pavement a few times. That's 16-12 lead now. I'm just going to watch their threes, make sure they don't hit threes and this game is over. I probably don't even need to work on that game breaker. 16-13. McDyess now returning some of that love with a nice spin move and power dunk. 17-13. 4-point lead. 4 points to go. Here's Lisa Leslie. I don't want to call her that too often, but wow, she's dunked on 2 guys there with a left-hand windmill. That's just crazy. I can't take this game seriously. There's Barron just dribbling the ball like he's trying to get the game breaker, but I don't know why I was even trying. I think I was trying to get it so I could finish this game off with a game breaker. I've never seen that before. A game breaking busted dunk. That would be cool. I'm not sure if that actually works like that or if it just goes down as a game breaker. There's Barron. I've noticed the defense starting to lock down a little bit more over dribbling. I might have to get some shooters out on the court to sort of break that down and soften it up a little. 18-15 lead with a nice over their head floater, I guess you could say, scoop floater by McDyess. McDyess getting the ball back on the other end, and then dishing it out to Barron. That was a clean look, and then he missed, but McDyess is all over the boards there. He's getting doubled by 2 chicks. He dishes it up to Barron, who done another facial. And it's 19-15. They're dribbling the ball out now. I'm trying to entice him into shooting a 3. And he banks in a long one. And there's McDyess getting the ball stolen. I guess that's fair play considering what happened to their game breaker. Now I'm trying to really bait them into shooting. It's not working though. Last thing I want is them to hit a 3 as the clock expires. There's a long jumper. It's rattling around. That's no good. What I tried to do, as soon as I grabbed it, I tried to put up a game breaker. Instead, I ended up forcing a long 3. But there's Barron able to claim the offensive board and throw it down. And it's 20-17. Not far away from finishing this off, really. And there's Drake for crossover. 20-18. This is much closer than it should have been. But as I said, I wasn't really taking it all too seriously. McDyess crossing over, giving it up to Francis with a nice reverse dunk over his head, and finishing it off with a busted rib.